Welcome back, guys, and welcome to Pompeii, Italy. Today we are going to share with you a highlight reel of the Pompeii Ruins, and we're going to share with you 5 things that you should know about Pompeii. This video is going to help prepare you a little bit before you come out, and you're going to learn some fascinating facts. Hit the like button. Let's go. What's up, guys? We just got here to the ruins of Pompeii. I'm not sure what to expect, but we're about to find out. Pretty touristy, that's okay. We tried to park at this parking lot across the street, and some guy like leans in the window and says, "Where are you from?" And we said we're from Seattle, Washington. And then he tells us he wants 45 bucks for us to park. And we knew that he was kind of jacking up the rates because we're Americans. So we left, drove 2 blocks up. Found a spot, we parked for 20 bucks. So we're good to go. So if you come down here, you can negotiate with almost anyone down here. And be careful, because when they find out that you're not Italian, they'll jack up the rates a little bit. Don't get me wrong, I mean, it's a fascinating place. Everyone should go there at least once in their life. But it's such a huge city that once you start walking down the streets, you're gonna see that the streets just kind of go forever. And then the side streets, as you look down, they go forever. And you're kind of looking at these stone walls that go up about 8 feet high, give or take. And you're starting to feel like you're just looking at the same thing over and over, right? These stone walls go up about 8 feet high or so, stone streets, and it kind of gets to be the same thing. So, you know, it might get a little boring. So I would say when you go, you know, look at your map and pick the things that you really want to see and go there first. And then when you see everything that you want to see, then you can just kind of go walk the streets and explore, you know, and if you decide you're starting to get bored, you can call it a day and move on. Nico has blasphemed against the Lord, and the Catholic Church has put him in prison where he belongs.
Let me out.
We're gonna cut his head off tomorrow at noon for the whole town to see. That's the way to do it, buddy. Yeah, it's about 95 out here. I can do this all day, actually.
Okay, there's people waiting.
Got my glasses yet. Feels good. Wow. So when you come here, they're going to give you a map. You're going to get one of these maps, and they're kind of confusing because the numbers on the map don't match the numbers on the walls that you're going to see. So you're just kind of like, doesn't really make sense. So you got to try to figure it out.
but the better way to do it is just to go to your phone, go to your navigator. You'll see the blue dot, that's you. Zoom in, it'll show all of the structures around you. Like if you want to see the amphitheater, it'll show that and it'll say amphitheater. So just touch it, put a pin on it, click go, it'll navigate you right to it with your phone. Easy way to do it. You don't even need the map. Just use your phone.
So yes, indeed, in 1972, Pink Floyd actually got permission from the government to do a concert here, which is pretty much impossible, but they did it. But it was only to make a movie about it. It wasn't an actual concert where they had, an audience.
Was it worth it, Nico?
No,
Why not?
the same thing you're seeing over and over.
You getting bored of looking at ruins, historical ruins and historical buildings?
Yeah.
Well, we're headed for the beach. Be there in about an hour and a half. We're gonna be there for 5 days. Amalfi Coast. But yeah, it was worth it. It was really cool. It's amazing how well preserved it is. Basically everything below 8 feet is still like in perfect conditions. The walkways, the streets, the house of the Pope, which was really cool, is still basically perfect. The amphitheaters were really cool. All the amphitheaters, they had a small, medium, and large, and they're still in perfect condition. And the small one I just thought was so cool. You could really see how like the political leaders and religious leaders would gather there to have their meetings. What's up, you?
What's up?
Was it worth it?
Yep.
What'd you like about it?
Seeing the history, something I will never see again.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it was unique.
It's from the 1st century, something that's still standing since the 1st century.
Yeah, that's crazy. Everything's so well preserved. And it's unique because it's such a huge city, and the whole entire thing was wiped out by Mount Vesuvius, the big eruption. And then the whole thing was completely covered in a heavy layer of ash, which preserved it. That's why it's in such good condition. And they still haven't uncovered everything yet. They still think they have about 1/3 left to go. So only about 2/3 of it is uncovered. So they say it's the longest going archaeological site in all of Italy ever.